Good morning. Hello. How are you doing today? Hope everything is going fine. Today, I would like to share with you something about change and belief. You can go beyond the belief that you hold. A lot of things that keep us stuck in life is because of what we believe. And everything changes in life. That's part of nature, it's by law. The seasons, plants, a tree grows, dies, its seeds take root some other place, or its roots move to another place. That's change. The mountain breaks down, they look so mighty and powerful, but you find small rocks fall, avalanches happen. Nature change. And a lot of us think once we grow up in a neighborhood or a culture, we think that it's gonna be like this forever. And when change come, we are also very, sometimes very angry and unhappy about it. But this is part of life. This is by law. Everything changes. See, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling frustrated in your life, if you're going through a sense of repetition in the same old frustrating habits, if you find you are dissatisfied, that means life is urging you to change, to do something different, to become a greater version of yourself. And a lot of people think the self is the body. You have a body, you have a home, you have a car, you have a phone. So if it's you who have a car, a home, a phone, if it's you who have a brother, sister, mother, if it's you who have a body, you cannot be a body, you have one. You know, in the ancient text, it's written, know yourself. That's the most important thing in life. Now, if you're created in the image and likeness of the creator, it didn't say the creator is created in your image and likeness. You are created in the creator image and likeness. You got to know what that means, what it is. This involves change, constant change. When you were born, you couldn't say ABC, you could not read, but you had to change that. Change had to happen. Accumulate knowledge, arrange it in the correct way so you can communicate. That's change. Our bodies change, our minds change, the universe changes, planets change, asteroids move, worlds come into existence and worlds go out of existence. What does that have to do with you? Well, like I said, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling frustrated in your life, if there is dissatisfaction, life is telling you to grow, it's urging you to move. It's a desire within you, want to become more, do more, have more, and give more. Are you changing and growing? Are you changing and growing on purpose? How do you change and grow on purpose? Some people, change only when pain and hurt comes to them. Only when something very dramatic and disastrous happened, that's when they choose to change. You are letting nature and the forces of life move you to change, internal and external, seen and unseen. But you can choose to change before those things happen to you. How do you do that? You can change by what I started with. You can go beyond the beliefs you hold, beliefs that's buried in our subconscious mind that we are not conscious of. That's what keep us where we are, and we think that the world should stay this way. And when the world change around us, we get angry. Change with nature, change with the world, grow, become better. And the more you grow, the better you become, the more you give to society. Instead of waiting for bad things to help you to change, one of the ways to change your belief is to set a goal that's bigger in your life than where you are right now. If you don't set goals, if you don't set something beyond where you are, you can set spiritual goals. You can set goals to enhance your personality, your self image, and the belief in yourself. And by implementing this correctly, your perception will change, your understanding of life will change. When something bad happens, you're going to sail through it better because you have an understanding of what happened. So two things moves us in life to change. One, your innate desire to grow, and you go after something better and you have fun doing it, and the challenges come and you go through the challenges. And two, something bad happens to force you to grow and change. I rather go with one, and I'll keep my eyes on two. Something else in life you can look at that, you can pay attention to it yourself, is when we go after good things in life and focus on it, bad things come and happen to us anyway. The people that wake up every day and focus on the bad, they're just multiplying it because it's gonna be there. Why not focus on the good? Because the bad is always gonna be there. It's like you, let's compare it to having a garden. You go and you clean out this plot. You can, let's say, a flower garden in front of your house, and you clean out this area and you plant some beautiful flowers in the springtime, and they're growing beautifully. But there's something very important there. You had to clean out that plot. Now, whatever you clean out of there, these bushes and grass and weeds, you did not plant them there. See, that represents the bad things in life. They're gonna come anyway. You have to clear the place, you have to plant exactly what you want, and you have to grow it, you have to maintain it, you have to care for it, you have to take out those weeds when they appear. Your life is the same way. Whatever you choose to plant in that garden, those beautiful roses, think of your mind and your heart, which is your subconscious mind, the same way. You choose what to plant there. Every day you get up, you have a list of things. Say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am earning $50,000 by December 31st, 2022. I'm so happy and grateful now that I call my brother and tell him when we were growing up, he meant a lot to me. And today, that's why I'm calling him. And the same with a sister or mother or whoever, or child. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am eating healthy and I have a beautiful, healthy physique. Those are goals. So right there, you are planting something new in your mind. This is helping your mind, conscious and subconscious, to change. You're not focusing on the bad. The bad is there, but you're focusing on the good. If you keep telling people, oh my God, I'm so fat, look at this fat. I put on weight and I'm great. This is it's just a rhyme. I like that. I was saying it to my friends yesterday. Anyway, but you see, you focus on the good. The bad is always there. This garden you are planting, if you stop going to it and tending it, the weeds, the grass is going to come up and they're going to choke everything else you plant in there. So you got to tend it. I read this great book. I have it on my shelf. I have it for years now. I bought it in 2003 and I have recommended. It's a book, it's a program for a lot of people. This is a book that helps you remove emotional scars, traumas, and it also have an area where it helps you achieve goals. It's called the Sedona Method by Hale Dwoskin. And the story behind it also have a story of enlightenment of the person who first started the process. His name was Lester Levinson. And there's a four basic questions you ask yourself. You focus on something and you just go through the questions and you answer them and you repeat them. You can also look at that as a way of forgiveness, yourself and others. And this can clear your garden, your conscious and subconscious mind, while leaving you in a high vibrational state. So I urge you to set goals in 4, 5, 6 areas of your life where you're going to read every day. It's your prayer. The Bible says, St. Paul said, be transformed by the renewal of your mind, not just by repeating things that does not support you in your life. You struggle. Yeah, you go, you pray, you go to the church and you pray and you flip and you fall and you say, yeah, God gonna save me, and your life is miserable and you make other people miserable and you are worried. What about clearing that worry away? Using something like the Sedona method. What about in your prayer, you write 12 things in each area of your life you're grateful for? Maybe 6 things you have now and you want to keep and you want to grow, and six things that you're going to go after, something you want in life, something that will make you become more, be more, do more, have more, give more. Do it. Focus on the positive side. Change your beliefs. You change your beliefs by setting a goal and changing it. You change your beliefs by saying, I am not a body. I am a soul in growth, becoming awareness of myself, of my true self. You know, listen to something if you don't read well. Read something if you can read. Take pen and paper and write down a few things you want. Carry that paper with you. Take it out and read it every so often during the day. Probably first thing in the morning, midday, last thing in the evening while you are laying in bed. Think of the good things when you lay in your bed that happened to you through the day. Send love to anybody you are not happy with or any situation. Literally send it. Say it verbally. I send love to that person. See the person happy and glowing in white. I send love to this person. I send more and more love to that person. Send it to them. It passes through you. It washes you out of all the pain, of all the heaviness, and it goes to the person. The love, that is, not the heaviness. It dissolves it. It goes away. But number one, it makes you feel lighter and better. And in the morning you get up, you can rewrite those things you wrote. Don't write too much at once. It's gonna be stressful. Write it short and simple, a one-liner on a page. You know, and change is change is part of life. Change is part of life. You are in a relationship, and the one person is saying, "Hey, I gotta go. I can't stay in this relationship anymore." But the other person is trying to hold on, and they are fighting. See, the fighting alone tell you should not be there, forcing someone else to be there with you. No, it's time for change. What, you want to hold someone prisoner because you feel you cannot change? Change. Write it down. I'm so happy and grateful that I love myself. I am lovable. And I find someone that's just like me. They love themselves and they're lovable. We love each other, you know. And the other person you let go might be doing the same. Your security doesn't depend on some other person being with you. Inside, you'll always be insecure. Allow the change to happen, but focus on something that will come to you with that change. Don't let the bad things to force you to change. That's my take. That's my share with you. Set your goals, set intentions, welcome the change, embrace it, and it's going to help you change your belief about things. I wish you the best of success, the best of life. Please like, comment, share, comment, share. I love you. You take care. Set goals. Call me up if you need an advice. You want me to share more of this with you. Yeah. Thanks for taking the time to watch. All the best. Ciao.